everybody, it's Bee here at Little Miss Bee Crafts. I hope you're all well today. I've just on today to show you this. I wanted a small die cutter machine for my to put on my desk. I've got a Gemini and I've got a Sizzix Big Shot, and I just wanted something that I could put on my desk just to do simple die cutting. So I saw this, and this was, if you remember, it's £13.49 I think. And if you're not a member of the Create and Craft Club, sorry, this is from Create and Craft, it was £14.99, which is still, and then you've got your £2.99. I know they had some in Aldi, a small die cutting machine, and so it more or less works out the same price. I've kind of opened it, but I've not used it yet, so I just thought I'd come on and do a bit of a review of it. So this is what you get. So you get a little kit, and it's a kit and caboodle. It's a kit and caboodle die cutting machine. And like I said, I just wanted something that was small and to put on my desk. Okay, there are the plates for it. So it's just a handy little one. Yeah, that's it. If there's anything, no, nothing. So that's that. Put that in there in the box. So this is the machine. So the actual mouth of the machine, they're normally about 3 inches, these, aren't they? The smaller ones, so yes, about 3¼ inches. So you'll get your small dies in there. And like I say, they're ideal. The plates are quite long actually. Quite surprised at how long those plates are, so you can get quite a bit on there. Let's open this. Sorry for the thing. Just get into it. There. Yep, there it is. Okay, so this also comes with it. So these guides, these inspiration guides, were kind of things to get. I think you subscribed to something in the beginning, and then you got, I think there's about 10 kits in different crafts to do, and it was to get people crafting. And so this was and I think you could subscribe, but I saw this one, I thought, oh, that's ideal. I just wanted a small die cutter machine for my desk. So you get a glue pen in there, which is, you know, so I think you got a kind of a little, yeah, you got some cards. So there's some, you know, it's quite good quality card. Envelopes to go with it. Some dies, so nice floral dies, so you got those with it. Some paper, so some, that's about probably 200, and it's quite a thick card, that. A nice peach colour there, and then this kind of craft, like a beige craft card, and then this, and this is a little pad that you get. You can use your florals to cut these out. So yeah, so you've got lots of flowers there that you can cut out, and then you've got this ombre kind of watercolour effect paper, and then you have these. So I mean, I've not used it yet, so I'm going to use it today, see how it cuts. I don't know, you know. And then you've got this to as an inspiration sheet to help you do a card or do the flowers. So this is using the card, this is using this, so this is using the white and the orange card here. So this is an inspiration here for you to make a card, and then some more on the back, and this is using the flowers out of this. So let's have a look and see. And then you get your instruction manual, so you've got your kind of what the plates you need to use. So you can do embossing on there, and you can do die cutting. So it does actually show you if you're new to die cutting, it's showing you how to be able to do it. Okay, so for the die cutting you need the B plate and the A plate. So in here you get an A plate and two B plates. The two B plates are for the embossing and the A and the B are for your die cutting. So it says here you put the B plate on the top, your paper card, and then you put your die cut on there, and then your A plate on the bottom. So you're cutting into this here. So if you use that all the time to cut into on the top like that, that's the one that will get marked. And sometimes what I do is I put a little kind of I'll put a piece of washi tape just on the one that I'm using, just so I know that that's the one that I cut into. So I'll just test it and see how these come out. The leaf. Just trying to make sure that my I think my camera's playing up a little bit. So I presume that one goes on there. Yeah, and then, as you can hear, my husband's still at home. I don't know if you can hear him or not. I've got the door shut on the on my craft room, and that one goes on there, and then this one. Yeah, so sorry, I think I lost my train of thought before because the camera went off. Yeah, I just wanted okay, so I tried to do this one, and as you can see, this one didn't cut out very well. It's not cut out the centre here. This one cut out, that one didn't cut out. This one I tried to redo because that hadn't cut out properly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut these up into, try and cut them out and do them individually rather than on, because they are too big. I don't know if that's the problem, you know, they kind of overhang. So I think if I just try and cut each element out roughly and then do that, it might help. So I'm going to do that. So just kind of around them. And see if that works. So first go, not too good really. It's got these suction feet on it, and I'm trying to get it to kind of, really needs a lot of force. I've tried it on my other rubber mat and it hasn't. This has got kind of a shiny surface, and it does, these do, but then they don't. So you need a lot of strength to be able to keep it down. It doesn't really, and I've tried to wet it and, you know, see if that'll help, but it's these two don't seem to stick. These two do. These are suctioned on, so I don't know. So that's not a very good idea either. So yep, so I'm going to cut these round, put them back on, and then I shall come back. So I've just put 3 of the flowers on, and I'm going to see if this will help to cut them out a little bit better, rather than as you can see, it's not. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to keep it. See if that's worked. Yeah, that one's cut better now. That was the one that didn't cut very well before, so that has cut better. I'll just get my pokey tool. So there you go. That's cut a lot better, hasn't it? This one. yeah, that's cut better. That's cut okay. It must, like I said, it must be because the paper was overhanging. I definitely want to sort out why it's not sticking to the mat. It would be better if it would suction onto the mat, because it's hard to. So yes, that one's come out okay. See this one. Again, that one's not cut. Not really cut very well, that one. Let's try this one again. Sometimes with these, you know, it just depends on the pressure of the machine sometimes, doesn't it? But sometimes I think you just need to maybe put a shim, maybe put another piece of card on top sometimes. That helps, just to give it that pressure. Just maybe put it through a couple of times. See? Normally you'll hear a crack, you know, when it's cutting. But you don't seem to be getting that, so that's cut better now. It's just them bits in the middle again really that aren't. So I gotta go with the and they've got holes in the dies to be able to get them out, to release them, which is good because sometimes these smaller dies don't have the release. You know, the release hole in them to get them out, and they can be a bit tricky. So yeah, again, it's still not really cut that well in the. I'm kind of having to rip the back of the paper and that bit there. So there you go. That's kind of cut it. They're the flowers. See the leaves now, so on this small one here. So I'm getting into a bit of a mess already. Let's get rid of all these bits of card and everything. I'm not throwing, that's a leaf, so you don't want to throw a leaf out. Yeah, I just wish that I could, that it would, I mean that was a small one that cut out, that's the stamen kind of thing that's cut out before. On a leaf. So let's just get rid of all these little bits so that it's a nice, my desk is a bit clearer to work with. I might ask my husband later on to come up and try and see if he can fix it down. It just won't, you know, it's just you know, even if you wet, sometimes if you wet these things, they seem to, you know, like you do on the, if you've got your, can you see that? I'm just going to stand up to put all my weight on it, so just to see if that'll suction on. Nope. I thought it had worked then, but obviously it's not. There we go. See if that seems a bit better, but still doesn't seem to be really. Okay, let's get this all. I'll just get all this tidied away here. Right, so let's try the leaves now. Just individually again. I've cut them out. I'm just going to stick them down with some washi tape. Like I say, you know, these things, you know, it's not going to be used, it's only going to be used for small things anyway, and these were done there. Let's see that big leaf. Yeah, they're only going to be used for just cutting out small things anyway, so be, see if I can get that one there. Just move that there. So let's see if the leaves should cut because they're only basic. I mean, the flowers are only basic shapes really, but yeah. You know, when you get your dies go through normally, you'll hear a crack when you know that they've done. Let's have a look. Oh, that one's cut okay. You can tell that one's cut okay. Huh? I wouldn't say that it was probably going to cut out in, you know, really intricate little dies. You might get your word dies through there. Just from my initial cutting, that one's cut okay now. That didn't cut very well at the beginning, so that's cut out. The leaf has cut out okay. Just making sure I'm still on the thing. So that cut out okay, and then this one's cut out okay. So maybe that's the way, you know, just cut the flowers out individually and then cut them in the die cuts. That seems to work better than keeping it on that sheet. I'll cut them out in a bit. So yeah, so it's cut those out. Like I say, the tip there is to just kind of maybe use, do you know what I mean by you'll get all cuts on your plate once, so you know that this is your cutting plate. Yeah, so that's that one. So I'm just going to try some dies of my own now, see what they're like. This one is a word die, so this is a Hunky Dory Gemini Love, just the word love. This is quite an intricate little butterfly. I'm going to see if that works. And a Gemini, it's like a corner die, and again it's quite intricate. So I just wanted to see what it's like to cut quite intricate dies out, and see if they do cut out. See the, you know, see if it's or if it's just going to be. And what I'm going to do is I am going to actually put another piece of card on top of this just as a shim, because I think it will need that extra, just that extra pressure, because they are quite intricate dies, these. So I'm just using that as a shim for it to. A shim is just anything that you put on it, you put on your die cutting, just to help it kind of. Just to help it, you know, put more pressure on it. Let's just see how this goes. Oops. I really need to try and sort out the fact that it's not stable on my worktop. It's really struggling to go through. And can you hear that? That's what I was saying about that cutting. You can actually hear that cutting now, so that shim I think has helped. I mean, yeah, that seems to have cut, doesn't it? That seems to have gone through. Whether that had worked without the shim, maybe not. But yeah, that seems to have maybe not there. We'll try that one again, I think, because it doesn't seem to have cut just enough. It's just these middle bits that aren't kind of. Let's try that one again. I'm sure the word love has cut out. Yeah, that's cut out. Lovely, yeah. So that's what I mean. You know, I have just got it more or less just for doing things like this, like these word dies and things like that. So yeah, so that's come out really nice. That's cut quite well. I'm just going to try that again. Just see just one more try through. You could actually hear it cutting. You know, sometimes you just need to reposition them, don't you, on different areas as well. Okay, so that has actually cut out now. That's, yeah, that's cut that out. So I just needed that extra one run through. Let's see if to release it. Like I said, this was quite, well, I thought it was quite intricate, so that's why I wanted to try and see how it came out. There we go. It's released now. Just wanted to there we go. And this was just this is quite a thick card as well, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. It was just some card that I actually inked up last night. Yeah, they're all coming out okay, aren't they? They're not. Yeah. And these can lift these up as well. So it's just these. Yeah, there you go. So they've come out. I think that one should come out there as well. Yeah. So you just need to. Yep, that's come out. That's come out. That's come out. So yeah, there's, you know, it has cut. Obviously these. So all coming out. So yeah, so it's cut out. It did need a couple, didn't it? It did need a couple of runs through. But yes, it has cut that out. And this is also cut out. This is, like I said, this was quite intricate as well. This is like a little corner flourish die. So just roll those out. Yeah, they're just falling out, aren't they? A lot of them. Let's see. Again, it's just these, the middle bits there. Making a bit of a mess, but you know. But yeah, there you go. That's so yes, it's you know, I think it needs the shim on there. It needs that extra pressure to cut through. I don't think it'd have cut through if I hadn't have had the shim on it. But yeah, it has cut that out. A nice intricate little die. So yeah, the butterfly also quite intricate. So yeah, it's, you know, there's a few things that, you know, it's just that suction on the actual. Trying to get that to stay. I'm going to have to try and have a look at that, and yeah, just see how for the price, you know, and what you get with it. I think it's quite a good little machine to have on your desk, and I think it just needs a few tweaks, and you know, just every machine I think that you get anyway, you have to kind of tweak it and to your own kind of what works for you, because I'm sure that everything that comes out, you know, even with the Gemini, the electric one, sometimes I have to put shims in, so you know, it's not just this machine. So yeah, all in all, it's not a bad little machine just to keep on your desk. Just wish that they'd have had a locking mechanism on it rather than these feet, because they just don't seem to want to stick down and make it steady. But all in all, yes, I'm quite, yeah, I'll use it, and for the price I thought it was quite good value. for what you get with it as well, all these, you know, the extras that you get with it as well. So yeah, that'll be staying on my desk. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this review, warts and all, and just see, you know, so the pros of it are that it does cut, it's a nice little machine, compact for your desk. Cons are that this isn't, I'd rather this worked better, that it stuck down better so it's more stable when you are actually die cutting. And yeah, apart from that, I think it's a good little machine. So thank you for watching today. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you're looking for a machine, a little machine like this, it's quite, you know, I'd say, you know, go for it. It's only £13 if you're in the club in Create and Craft, or if not, and then it's £2.99 obviously for your postage and packaging. So yes, thank you for watching today. I'll try and make a card. Maybe at the beginning of this I'll be able to show you the card that I've made with the flowers, and maybe with some of this that I've cut out as well. Okay, so thank you for watching today. Take care, stay safe, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for joining me today. Thank you, bye. So these are the cards that I made with the die cuts that I did on the little machine. Basically, I just the flowers are lovely. I really like these flowers. I love the shape of them, and I think they're really a nice little die to be, you know, to put on your cards. The leaves, I wanted it to be more monochrome, so it is actually green underneath. Just put a little frame. This is an embossing folder that cuts the aperture, and it actually embosses as well. Let me just find it. I know it's out because I used it. So it's this one. I think it's a poppy craft one. I got it from Craft Stash. I don't think they do them anymore. And it cuts the aperture out as well. And it's just a nice little die to use. Yeah, just added little butterflies. Added Nouveau drops, a little white frame around the middle, and that's it. And I've got a nice little set of cards there to be able to send out for people, you know, just to say that we're thinking of them, or, you know, birthday cards or whatever, just with the love on. It's yeah, so they're the cards that I made with all those die cuts. Thank you for listening again today. Take care, stay safe, I'll see you soon.